All right.
That's why I'll be shooting them fools. You guys ready?
Been ready. Yeah. Check. Yeah.
Welcome to the DRM.
Welcome to the Dynasty Rookie Mode podcast. Today is April Fool's Day 2020.
You're supposed to make a joke and then say that. Come on, man.
That was the wackest April Fool's intro.
Yeah, exactly. Restart. April Fool's. That was
April Fool's. I was going to say that was the joke.
That wasn't really the intro.
I hope that was an April Fool's joke.
I hope so, because we're live.
No.
What it do?
No,
Technically,
really
we're
live?
recording. We're not live.
we are live. Dynasty Rookie Mode podcast where we take your rookie skills to all pro.
And we have arrived.
The champs are here.
Right. That's right.
We got a two-time
Boys
champ
are back in town. The boys are back
and then
in
the
town.
two-time work league champ.
That's right. That's right. Don't mean shit. That's like an amateur belt. Amateur.
But then yours should be confiscated like what's his name? Fury.
I'm the
bro.
New England Patriots, bro.
You're like Fury hitting. You're like
I'm the Houston
you're like Fury
Astros.
hitting, yeah, exactly. There you go.
How you guys like my backdrop?
Bro, I just want to know
You're-
which Albertsons you picked up that toilet paper from.
When
I gotta go.
we in Vegas, man, so they're everywhere
Hey,
now.
when your daughter has to take a shower, you're gonna have to take it down. So I don't know why you put it up.
This is my town. What you
Stop
talking
taking,
about?
stop taking Rochelle shower.
Dude,
shower.
You know those thick ass Mexican blankets, like the hot thick ass Mexican blankets.
Yeah, I got like 5 of them. All different
I was
animals.
literally about to put a one with wolves on it. That was funny.
Damn,
Matter of fact, I should
hard,
do that
bro.
real quick.
Wow. But yeah,
Let's go hard, bro.
that's the blanket behind me.
$5.
That's the
Bro,
blanket.
but
right
they
behind me.
they the warmest ones in the house though. Like this Target don't got nothing on those.
No,
Nope.
but it's hot now, man. It's hot now.
A little bit. It's getting
Yeah.
hotter here in Vegas. Still in the quarantine stage.
Yeah, it is.
So
Hey, but that's a good thing. I mean, supposedly you can't get the flu in the summertime, so maybe that kind of compensates for what kind of virus is out there right now.
hopefully so, man. Hopefully it dies down a little bit.
Only time will tell.
Oh, I need sports back in my life.
Yeah, it's
I
kinda
just gotta
crazy.
say
do
this
it,
to
man.
Corona real quick.
What about
It's my
Modelo?
my shout out to Corona.
Yeah, it's everyone's shout out to Corona, man.
All right,
bullshit.
guys. Let's get on with the show today.
Oh yeah, that's what we're here for. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Real quick, man. Just a quick rundown of what inspired us to start this podcast. I guess I'll start. It's more of my love for fantasy football and just enjoying, other podcasters, analysts, or whatever doing it too. And like, if I could pick a hobby for life, man, shoot, I'll do this. Now, I would like to get paid for it. That'd be different. But right now, as a hobby, just football's my favorite sport, and I just like doing it for fun for right now.
Yeah, man.
With that background, I don't think you're gonna get paid for it anytime soon.
No, hell no.
Take that green screen off.
Not a green screen.
He's about to get drafted by the Raiders as water boy.
Shit.
And
Are
with
they
the
paying
7th
me?
round,
That's all I care about.
Mr. Irrelevant, Henry Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Pour that Gatorade, son.
Boy can see your jock strap from all a mile away. Bye.
Anyways, another thing that inspired us too, it's last year we did it more league based. So I think that's really what got us going. Just trying to get the league involved, and now it's more jumping into a bigger audience. The YouTubes, Apple Podcasts,
pretty mu-
Spotify, everybody.
Yeah. So, what inspired me is kind of similar to what inspired you. I've liked sports my entire life, man. That's probably one thing that I've loved since I could remember. I've always been a fan of sports started watching football not too long ago. Actually, I started probably watching football about 8 years ago again. And I was like, I started getting into fantasy and grew a love for it, man. Now it's more like an addiction. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, man, I definitely want to take this to the next level and kind of see where it goes. And hopefully one day we could be one of the big fantasy groups, join the big ranks. Actually make it to the pros. But for now, enjoy what we're doing now.
Yeah.
The reason I got into it was because Alex told me to get into it. He said I got good rookie picks and I'm funny. So, I just told my role and how I got into it at the same time.
Pretty much, man. Pretty much. And for people that don't
plus
know.
I'm from that H-Town, baby, H-Town.
But as a Cowboy fan. Yeah. But anyway, that'll be another episode. For the listeners that don't know, me and the guy in the green shirt are related. That's my cousin. So I don't think there's ever been a context to that. So that why our rivalry is taken to the next level sometimes.
Eddy is the one with the green shirt for those of us listening.
I mean, yeah,
Eddie's the one riding the wave, bro. What you mean, green shirt?
The one that says champion on this shirt. It says champion. I can't say that. It says champion. What does that say, Eddie?
It's champorrada, fool.
Champorrado. All right, so you boys ready to dive in? What's the next topic?
Nothing much. NFL news. The draft is on schedule. It's probably just gonna be done like this. All the Raider players are gonna get some background like this. CeeDee Lamb is gonna be right there on the mic with some Raiders behind him. But it's on schedule at least. It's not being postponed. So that's
which is
exciting. You just call this the Raiders podcast.
No, let's not call it No Raiders podcast.
No, but yeah,
that's 1/3.
But good thing it's happening. So
we need it, man. I need a.
Let me represent somehow.
Get back to some normalcy, man. Something that's going to bring sports back, man. And I'm kind of disappointed it's not happening live, but due to the circumstances, it's going to pan out, but it's still going to happen.
Oh, you mean like on stage and stuff?
Yeah, like it was pretty cool what they were planning to do.
It sucks for the rookies.
Rookie experience. I mean, yeah, but it's something you're never going to forget. Remember the draft class that was all drafted by webcam.
Yeah, that's what they're going to be known for.
It's going to be original, man. But it's going to be one of the best draft classes, probably in this century.
Yeah, and another news for the NFL. There's 2 new extra playoff teams now that are going to make it starting next year. How do you guys feel about that? So it's a 7th seed. No more bye for the 2nd seed. They automatically play each other in the first round. So that's
interesting, man.
6 playoff games.
I like it.
I like it too. Like it gives another opportunity to a team, and it makes it more interesting. Who doesn't want to see more games played? Who doesn't want to see more upsets happening? It kind of does suck for whoever gets the 2nd seed because they're not getting the bye as they normally are accustomed to. You're the 2nd best team, but you still have to play in the is it the wild card round or is it divisional that they're playing?
It's gonna be wild card.
Well, the divisional they're still playing, right? Mm-hmm. They're still playing regardless of the.
It's 2 extra games on a wild card round.
That's pretty cool.
I think it'll add competition. There's 2 more spots you got to fight for, so it'll be more competition for me. I mean,
yeah.
Imagine how things would have panned out.
It gives the lower teams a bigger chance.
Yeah, imagine how it panned out if it existed prior to this upcoming year. I mean, that would be pretty amazing. A lot of teams that you're like, wow, I think the Steelers would have been one team that made it, and I think the Rams would have made it this past year. So imagine that could have changed the whole dynamic of the playoffs, which was already pretty wild to begin with. But I like it. I dig it.
We're gonna have a lot of 7 and 9 teams make it to the playoffs from now on.
Possibly the Raiders and the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys would have been in. All right. Are we ready?
Let's get it, man.
Hey, Eddie, I got a quick question for you, man.
No, I don't want to answer it.
Come on, bro. What is Chris
Which one?
Godwin's price at right now?
Oh my goodness, I would love to hear Eddie's take on this.
Well, I mean, I don't know, because I'd be saying one thing and then I'd be doing another, because, you know, like, I love my team. I love the team I drafted, but like, if I had to pick, what would I take Godwin for? Like,
Just what's his
come on,
price
man,
in general?
rephrase that.
Yeah, what's his price, man?
A lot.
Like what? Give an example, man.
That's what I'm
Give us
saying.
something.
Be more
Give an
specific.
example.
You give us an
We
example.
did.
What would you
man,
give up?
Y'all tell the dude that knows the least stats and how it works. How to
Okay.
look,
All right. Well, here, let me
if
drop
I had
some
a first round
context.
pick, I'll give him. Shit.
Let me stop you right there. Won't be enough.
103, 104 rookie
Won't be enough.
pick. Yeah.
Won't be enough for anyone that owns Godwin. I would not take that. I would deny that in a heartbeat. Why would I get a 103?
Okay, so
wide receiver that had a
before you say your answer, if you put Godwin on the rookies rankings, where would you put him?
Number
he'd be 101.
You'll take him before CD Lamb?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's
Why
why you
not?
don't listen to me.
Why not? He's
That's
already in
why
his fourth
viewers
year.
don't listen to me. I
Finished
wouldn't
as
take
wide
him over
receiver
CeeDee
2.
Lamb.
Finished as wide
Bro,
receiver 2 in his
You're
third
a
year.
Mike Evans prodigy, bro. Like, come on now. You look just like him.
No, I think honestly he's helping Mike Evans because now you have two wide receiver ones that you have to cover, and it makes it that more
what if
difficult.
CeeDee Lamb lands to the Raiders? Who you taking, CeeDee Lamb or Godwin?
Godwin.
Homer, stop it. Come on now.
No,
I already told you about my take on rookies. First
exactly.
year.
You know about your team. Who else y'all got to throw to?
Nobody.
Name all of them.
Wide
It doesn't
receivers?
matter.
There's a tight end. There's a tight end in there that could be
historically,
Waller?
rookie wide receivers have not done much.
I'm not talking to you
unless it's been the 2014 class. Don't interrupt me, chump.
Even then, it was just Odell that finished as a 1, right?
Chump to you. It's champorado to you, fool.
But
Henry, what I'm trying to say is, if CeeDee Lamb was number 1 in the Raiders, you'll take him over Godwin, that's number 2 technically right now.
I'll take Godwin all day over CeeDee Lamb.
Why though? What? Explain yourself.
Well, he's the slot receiver for Tom Brady. That's 1. Number 2, he already proved himself last year with Winston.
Okay, but don't they got Edelman, or they got another slot receiver that's better than Godwin?
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
They do.
No, they don't.
Godwin right now.
Godwin is the slot. Evans is the perimeter.
Godwin is anything, bro. He could run right alongside Evans to the fucking outside.
He can.
He's very versatile. He's very versatile. I'll tell you that. But any day is it going to be Godwin?
I'm pretty sure you asked me the question. I'm just saying.
Well, we're giving you a little bit of context.
I'll take the third.
Good luck getting them for that.
Yeah, and plus they're still running Bruce Arians' offense. Well, I'm assuming. I don't think they'll go with whatever Tom Brady likes to run, but they're still going to run with Arians' offense. So you already know who Arians loves to throw the ball to. With Cardinals, Larry Fitz.
What's your price on Mike Evans?
Mike Evans, but his price is probably low to a lot of viewers, though. Mike Evans right now.
I want to know your price. Matter of fact, I want to know Big Forehead's price because he likes Mike Evans.
A rookie pick, I would give up the 101 for Mike Evans.
Oh, I would not.
Straight up?
That.
Yeah. It's team dependent, but if I need a wide receiver, I will go with Mike Evans.
Alex, speak on that. You didn't agree with that.
No, I would take more than the 101 for Mike Evans. You have a guy that's produced 6 straight years.
No, I'm giving up the 101.
You're giving up the 101.
Yeah, okay. If I'm trading Mike Evans away, then yeah, I will want more than that. But I'm just saying.
I said straight up. I rephrased the question before that we went to the last episode, and
Mike Evans to me is in a normal PPR is top 15 player. So anything after that plus, So I would trade Mike Evans. I would trade Godwin for Mike Evans straight up, and that sounds dumb because they're on the same team. But that's
so you would
where
rather
that's where I
have
value him.
Evans? You would rather have Evans?
Yeah, I would. I would.
That's because he likes Mike Evans. But I mean, the situation stands out for Godwin having more touches.
Yeah,
I
give
mean,
me Godwin
like.
over Evans next year.
But Edwin's is such a freaking underdog, dog. I would go for Evans too, but I like Godwin. I always like Godwin. So,
I mean, Tom Brady has never had a wide receiver like Mike Evans. Even
But at
Randy
the end of
Moss.
the
I
day-
mean, Randy Moss was more of a vertical threat, but Mike Evans is
Isn't
that
that what Evans is?
gritty player, man. That gritty player that's definitely
he
going
was
to go and get the ball.
He looked like a baby mouse in college. So, I mean,
Yeah, with what's his name?
kind of translated into something different in pros, but he's
Something way better.
You can compare him to Moss.
Six
right.
straight 1,000-yard seasons, man.
All right, then,
That's
real quick,
all I'm gonna say.
who finishes higher, Chris Godwin or Mike Evans next year?
Probably Godwin. I would say Godwin finishes higher, but dynasty wise, I would like the asset has produced 6 straight years rather than the one that's just done it 1 year.
How about you, Eddie?
I
Chris
mean,
Godwin or
you
Mike
that
Evans?
trades you Alex that trade or you Big Papa Pump, no lotion in the background, having ass, man. You that trades assets, yeah, we'll go with Mike Evans because you could value him even to somebody's what they would think is a good trade. But
Right.
if you didn't know how to trade, then Godwin would be the one.
Chris Godwin, it is. I will take him next year too.
Hey, but if they get DeAndre Swift, say bye-bye to all their targets. Just saying.
Nah, Godwin still gets his.
Yeah.
It'll be like a LeGarrette Blount, bro, but even better. I'm telling you.
LeGarrette
Just imagine
Blount?
that offense.
You know, all he did was score touchdowns. That's it, right? He didn't produce on the field.
I don't give a damn about producing if you scoring touchdowns, Henry.
Okay, well, I mean, there's still targets to go around. The
Their
only thing he's
styles are
getting,
100%
the only
different.
thing that he's getting is touchdowns. That's it. He's just vulturing it for everybody
Their
else.
styles are different, but at the same time, Swift shows his qualities. Now, Swift is a different player. He's a different hybrid player. But at the same time,
Blunt is garbage, bro. Can't compare the two, man. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
I stopped listening.
You can stop listening all you want. You're going to have to listen to me right here. But I'm just saying, like, you know what? Let me stop trying to prove myself right. And go ahead. Let's go ahead with the podcast. Goodness. We haven't even started. We haven't even started yet. We already debating. This is why we started this shit, because we so debatable.
It's good to debate, man. It's healthy.
I like it,
difference
but
of opinions.
at the same time, tell me what I'm gonna debate about so I can have some damn rebuttals before we start the podcast. Big 4.
Where are you in the text thread? We give you the topics.
We give you the topic to look at.
I know, but we don't.
You came up with
them.
that question.
We don't
I'm
debate
sure.
them. He doesn't say. He doesn't say, "Oh, we're gonna debate about how this player is compared to this player." Is what I'm saying. We're going way too deep. We need to keep going. We need to keep going. I already said what I want, man. I want Godwin all day long, and if Swift goes there, I want him.
But don't compare him to Blunt.
Yeah, don't do that ever.
I didn't compare him entirely. You got to listen to me. Okay?
You said like Blunt. That's a compare. That's something that's comparable to you.
Entirely. Do you know what that means?
Yes, in total. So they're just entirely different players.
All right.
They are, but only one of them plays with Tom Brady.
Let's move on to the main topic.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. Anyways, in our last podcast, we did go over our top 12 running backs. It is an hour and 40-minute long episode. It probably starts around the 40-minute mark.
We go through a lot of players.
But yeah, we did go through a lot of players, and then we
go through a lot of players.
We also went through some sleepers. So if you guys want to listen to the running backs, listen to the last one. But in this episode,
and if you want to hear about the sleepers, you got to listen all the way to the end, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In this episode, we will just be breaking down our consensus top 7 rookie wide receivers.
Oh, it gets to my favorite.
Part one.
Part one.
Part one. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's so deep.
Part 2 will be in a couple of days.
That's right.
But you guys are ready?
All right. Yeah, let's go with the consensus number 1.
Consensus
And
number 1.
drum roll.
Hold on.
CeeDee Lamb.
Jerry Jeudy is consensus number 1 wide receiver.
That's right.
From Alabama.
It's because it's Nick's fault. He's not even here. You put CeeDee Lamb first. He put CeeDee Lamb first.
Either way, Jerry Jeudy, yeah, it doesn't matter. 6'1", 193 pounds at the combine. Killed it last year. 77 receptions, almost 1,200 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And I think we can all agree that this is the most polished wide receiver that's coming out of college. His route running is unmatched. There's nobody no other wide receiver that compares to what he's doing route running wise. He has good hands, amazing separation. Oh, his separation too is unmatched. I mean, for any team, any NFL team that gets this kid, it's gonna have a wide receiver 1 in the making.
It'll be less to coach.
Yeah, it just the way that this kid is already polished at route running. I mean, he's already one step ahead of everybody else.
That's an understatement, man. He's an intelligent, highly intelligent route runner. He's running routes that NFL wide receivers
are learning.
Alpha wide receivers cannot run, and doing it and making it look so effortlessly.
Yeah.
Jerry Jeudy to me is honestly the player is going to come in and make the most impact as a rookie. Just has great hands. He's really good at everything when it comes to the wide receiver position. He's good at separation, good at route running. So he's going to make a quarterback's life 100% easy. So it doesn't matter where he lands. He's kind of landing spot proof. You know, he's going to be a good to great
code.
Yeah, he's a cheat code. Exactly. Wherever you place him, he's going to put up numbers and he's going to make an impact day one.
Man, and I love him at the line of scrimmage, man. Like, he's very physical at the line of scrimmage. He could show you a fake moon at the line of scrimmage. So he starts the route running from the beginning, like all the way to the end. He does need a little help on the 50-50 catches, but I think that can get coached out of him. You know what I'm saying? It just takes time. But
and I want to point out something you said right there before you go before you go forward with what your takes are. I wanted to go and say something that you mentioned. I think that's probably his best trait is his release. The guy could do it all, man. His burst, his release, he has different techniques that he utilizes where he's not going to get pressed up at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, he has a smaller frame, but he just has moves that are honestly they're NFL ready. And you see NFL star wide receivers utilize the same release moves. Yeah, man. So, but anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's something I wanted to cover and kind of highlight. I think that's to me his best attribute.
That's okay. I know you got a short-term memory loss. You gotta say it before you forget about it.
Calm down, man.
I was just gonna say two more things. He stops on the dime, like it's crazy how fast he stops, and then doesn't even hurt his acceleration. And he's got great foot placement. Like, he knows where he's putting his feet. Now, I really want to – I hate that stupid rule where college is 1 foot, pro is 2. Like, just give him the same rule, man.
NFL used to have the 1 foot, too.
That's what I'm saying. Give him the same rule. Go back to that. Like, why you telling them to do one thing and then telling them to do a different thing? But
one rule I hate in college is if they fall, the play's dead. I never liked that. I'm like, you fall, the play is dead. Like, you can get up, man. You haven't been touched or tackled.
That's stupid.
Or like that.
Yeah, they should.
But you're protecting the players. They're protecting the players at the end of the day. They're college students.
That's true.
So I think we're all safe to say Jerry Jeudy is going to make impact. Best route runner.
Landing spots.
Number 1.
Landing spots.
Raiders, Niners, Jaguars are realistic to me.
I think the Niners jump into the mix. Just for this reason. I think, like you mentioned already, Alex, the Niners would be pretty scary. I'm not going to like that.
No, neither am I. And I'm a Seattle fan.
All
Gonna be
right.
two difficult wide receivers
Yeah.
to cover.
Let's move on to the consensus number 2. It's my boy, CeeDee Lamb, Oklahoma, 6'2", 198 pounds at the combine. Caught the ball 62 times, 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns. This boy is an athletic, physical freak.
Specimen.
And the only reason he said my boy is because he said Jerry Jeudy of the Niners. I bet you he's going to say CeeDee Lamb to the Black and Silver.
Yeah, we covered that many times in this podcast. And I'm not the only one that's saying it, okay? I'm not the only one that's saying it, but if the Raiders get anyone...
Who else said it on the podcast? Not me.
I'm not saying it on the podcast. I'm saying I'm not the only one that's saying it. But anyways...
You are?
Ladies, stop arguing.
Anyways...
Let's talk more about CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb, he's of course he's nothing like Jerry Jeudy route running wise. He's exceptional. You know, he did get some moves out the line. Physical wide receiver, like I already said, acrobatic with his hand catching skills. He was really hurt last year with Hurts as the quarterback. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I couldn't stand watching him play. But anyways,
his game. He elevated Hurts' game. He made him look good.
Who?
CeeDee Lamb made Hurts look good.
Yeah. Master at the 50-50 balls. I mean, this guy to me has the highest ceiling out of all these wide receivers.
Best contested catch. Yeah. He's fast. He's not bursting fast. He doesn't have blazing speed like some of the wide receivers we'll cover later on. His physicality and his toughness are unmatched.
Yeah.
He has a good catch radius. He's a playmaker, man. At the end of the day, he's a playmaker.
His catch radius is like it's unmatched compared to everybody else.
Yeah, 22 yards per catch. So he's definitely someone that's he can make a play, a small play turn into a big gain.
Yeah.
He's definitely the X factor that's going to be in an offense. I agree. He has the highest ceiling. He has sure hands. Honestly, it's CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, whoever you take at one. I won't be mad.
It's a toss-up.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna argue about it. The way the moves that he did with the ball. There was this game against Texas, man. I swear, 5 defenders on him.
Oh my god!
5 defenders on him, and he still couldn't take him down.
Game. Any other game would have been fine.
I'm sorry, man, but that one really stood out.
All day, baby. We don't do.
And he's a good blocker.
Over here.
He's an excellent blocker. I think he got flagged 2 times. I saw he was blocking for Kyler Murray last year. Got flagged for the hit, and then this last year.
Oh yeah, he levels them.
Yeah,
he levels people.
Yeah, and
he's like I said, he's physical. He's strong,
and that's what I like about him. And I think if landing spot for me, if he goes to the Raiders, he's going to improve that running game with his physical nature.
I could see him landing Raiders, Niners, Broncos, and maybe the Eagles trading up to get him. I wouldn't count that one out. There's going to be several wide receivers that are going to be drafted in the first round. So, yeah. Go ahead, Eddie.
Sorry, man.
No, I mean, y'all hit all the points. I mean, I believe he could be better than Jerry Jeudy if he actually tried, but on route running. But at the same time, he's like elite in the slot. He's elite on the outside. Like he doesn't really favor any, but I mean, it depends on what playing style he's going to go to. And then like his play after the catch is unbelievable. Like he's always looking for the extra. I won't even want to say 3 yards because he's looking for the 20, 50. Yeah. He's looking for the touchdown.
Yeah.
He's going to the house. He's trying to get to the house.
Like a lot of receivers separate with their routes like Jeudy, but he separates with his body like it's crazy. Like he's got his catch side and then he has to separate. His body is the separation. So I mean that's a couple points that y'all didn't hit on. But
a lot of the stuff about that, he might get flagged in the NFL. The way he plays.
Yeah.
So he needs to learn to separate better.
Nah, I
his
mean
own.
he's got the mentality of when the quarterback's gonna actually have the football in his hands. So I don't see that being a problem in the NFL. I don't.
I mean, this last year they were calling a lot of pass interference bullshit ass calls. So
Now you could challenge it. So if he does have that, I'm pretty sure his coach can challenge it.
I don't see that hindering his career.
I don't either. He's
right.
going to be great. He definitely has a ceiling to be the next nuke, given the offense, given the opportunity. So
let's move on.
All right, this is where things get interesting because everyone knows the consensus top 2. This is where things get a little bit dicey.
Our number 3 consensus-wise wide receiver, Justin Jefferson, LSU, 6'1", 202 pounds, was a monster.
King.
Caught 111 balls, 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns. This dude doubled his production from last year. He had a monster-ass game against Oklahoma, first round of the playoffs.
I'm getting hyped. Go ahead, Andrew. Go
ahead.
Yeah. I mean, his route running is pretty decent. He has reliable hands. I mean, he can separate too.
Great. Oh yeah, I think he separates well, man. He's going to be someone that's going to be playing the slot as a big slot, something like Juju. He has solid hands, great catch radius, is quick. A lot of people were doubting how quick he was on his field, but
and you know what? And then the combine proved that wrong, man. This guy had like a 4.
Oh yeah,
what's like
4.40, I think.
Yeah,
in real world scenarios, you don't always use your top speed in the game.
Yes, that's true.
He's gonna come in and be a red zone weapon. I would like to see him add a little bit more pounds to his frame, man. He's a little bit thin for how tall as he is, but he's definitely someone that's going to be reliable. That can be even the wide receiver 2 coming into the NFL and learning from a true wide receiver 1 and taking that next step eventually. Honestly, I this is my guy. I like Justin Jefferson. I'm hoping he falls to me at 108. But if he doesn't, I got a few other players up my sleeve, but that's the guy I'm eyeing. So just give you guys a forewarning.
Who's in players up your sleeve? Come on, everybody air it out.
We'll talk about the next one here. Consensus number 4. That's my next. That's the other guy that we'll talk about. We'll talk about because if you guys think I'm excited about Justin Jefferson winning, so we talk about number 4.
Eddy.
I know he's talking about too, but a couple points that y'all didn't hit on. Man, his speed through his transition is crazy. He does not lose speed when he tries to juke somebody. It's not a lot of speed lost at the same time. But and then I think he might be the best at this in the draft, is tracking the football in the air. Like he could show the cornerback something and then be tracking the ball and then all of a sudden just do that little separation to get him the catch. Is what I like about him. But at the same time, he's very versatile. I think, if his route running was a little bit better, he'd be number 1.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he not number 1, but he'll be
number 1.
His playmaking is not the highest to me.
He's top 3 now
compared to other wide receivers.
He could stay top 3, but he won't overtake the number 2.
He's he's another safe player to draft, but he's not like a playmaker.
No, he's not. He's definitely a polished wide receiver, though.
Yeah.
My big concern is how much.
So he doesn't get yards after the catch, is what you're saying, Henry?
Not much.
He was in an offensive scheme that really boosted him up. Obviously, the best offense probably in college history. So
you're saying Judy wasn't?
Led by Joe Burrow. I mean, of course. But I'm just saying that how much contributed. We knew Jared Judy was on the radar 2-3 years ago. Justin Jefferson, he was on the radar, but this definitely solidified him into that.
So you're telling me Justin Burrow had 100% good throws to him?
I think that's what we took out.
He had a good chance.
I think Joe Burrow comes out the winner out of this offense at the end of the day.
Absolutely. I mean, he threw for historic numbers. But that's my main concern. But I'm hoping he lands to me at 108. No one's gonna snipe me. Hopefully, no one's listening. But
I'm gonna snipe you because I just said he could be the first.
He's number 6 in my rankings.
In the League of Thrones, I'll snipe you.
I don't have a pick in the League of Thrones, man. You're gonna snipe me regardless.
All right, let's move on. Number 4, consensus-wise, is
Jalen Reagor.
There you go.
Let's go.
Jalen Reagor, TCU, 5'11".
This is my boy.
This last season, his production-wise was not there for many reasons as to why Cam Akers, like you said last or a couple podcasts ago, that they're comparable-wise that they just didn't have the quarterback, man. The offense too. It was just bad.
Man, when I light up when I talk about Jalen Reagor, man. That's been my boy since entering this season. I think that he has the potential to outtake and be the most productive wide receiver in this class. He plays like an alpha. He's physical. He's a vertical threat. He could be Tyreek Hill 2.0. He did gain. A lot of people are knocking him because he ran a 4.4. What was it? 4.48, 4.47.
You don't pay attention to the combine, bro. It's real world scenarios.
But before he ran like a 4.29, no?
Yeah, but he gained weight. He gained weight for the combine to show he's a little bit more.
They should have a machine that like pushes him like a cornerback in that 40. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty interesting.
He's
blazing fast, man. Yards after the catch, he's a beast, man. This guy is it all. He's physical. He comes from a lineage of professional football players. His dad played in the NFL. He's coming in ready to play, and he's ready to shine, man. I think Jalen Reagor, if he's there at 108, I lied. I'm gonna redact my statement before. I'm gonna take Jalen Reagor over Justin.
Redact is retract.
Retract. You understand? Remove.
I did. That's how I corrected you.
Yeah. Thank you, Chump.
And he takes Eddy. And he takes Eddy.
Hey, man. That's all I gotta say before I start talking about this guy. But he is a beast. He plays special teams, so I guess you could say he's more versatile than most players.
A lot of college players play special teams.
A lot of wide receivers, running backs.
I didn't say he didn't, but I just said from the players on top of him. He has a very high point on his catches. It's crazy. It's like there's no high point to him. His vertical was probably bad, good, but I didn't see the combine. I'm not a truther of that. That's about it, man. And he has fast double moves. Like that's probably faster than Jerry Jeudy. So
he's an underrated route runner for me. Underrated.
I can see that.
Speed kills with this kid.
He's gonna make cornerbacks look silly in the NFL.
He plays taller. Go ahead. He plays taller than his actual frame.
Mm-hmm.
I think as the NFL gets more versatile, I think speedsters that could do a route run and actually catch are going to take over the league. But that's just me.
Yeah,
he's the mold of the next come of wide receivers. That speed, they're physical, they're athletic. This guy could do it all, man. He's everywhere. You could line him up anywhere and have a good chance of him making a play.
But would you say, Alex, that he's polished? He's perfect?
No, absolutely not. He's not perfect.
What areas do you think he needs to work on?
I think he tries to do a little too much. He tries to get too cute with the plays. That's to me his biggest flaw. He just tries to do too much. I think he has to work a little bit on his route tree, like every other wide receiver in this class, other than Jerry Jeudy. But overall, I think he has one of the highest ceilings. He's raw. He's a raw talent. He's going to definitely he has the speed, he has the physicality, he has the strength, he has the intelligence. It's pretty much everything that you're looking for. He has the intangibles. He just has to work a little bit on the polish.
No, I totally agree with that, but I think like me as I'm the gut of the podcast, so I think doing too much is gonna benefit him at some points in the NFL. He just has to get more polished in that, I believe.
Yeah, definitely. If he goes to an offense that would utilize him in that aspect,
The Ravens.
maybe I was thinking about maybe even your boys, Cowboys. That'd be a good fit.
Yeah, that'd
That'd
be
be
a good
very
fit.
underrated for be a very
Next to
great fit.
Cooper,
You
yeah.
I
take
mean, we got two
that Randall
deep threats
Cobb role.
already. Who would you put in the slot if that happened though?
I think he would play in the slot. I think you could line him up outside. You could really play around in that offense if he's there.
I like that.
I think that'd be a good fit for him. I think that's
Yeah.
realistic. He could definitely go in the first round. But yeah, I'm hoping maybe your boys get him.
All right. Let's go on to the next one. Where are we? 4 or 5? 5, right?
We are number 5.
Our number
5,
5th wide receiver in our list, consensus wise, is Denzel Mims Baylor. 6'3", 207, 66 receptions, 1,000 yards, and 12 touchdowns. This man is a beast.
And if you think Rhaegar was like hitting fools with his body, bro, Mims is the most physical I've seen all throughout his route. It's crazy. And I had him lower. I had him like around, I'm not even gonna say because I'm gonna embarrass myself, but I had him real low.
I think everybody did.
I think he's just as physical as a CD Lamb and T Higgins.
Yes.
No,
He's up there. He's top 3 in physicality. I would say that for sure. He's a physical beast, man.
He has strong hands. He has a high catch radius as well. Like, and he's not like just like he gets to that high point. It's anywhere up there. Like it's
great
crazy,
body
man.
control after that.
Yeah,
excellent ball skills. Excellent ball skills. I think he's not fully developed in his route tree. I think he has a lot of work to do, and he's not really that versatile. But he's not going to leave the field.
You could see him separating from cornerbacks though.
Yeah, he just needs to work on his route tree. He's not going to leave the field though. Like I mentioned, he's going to be someone. He's if you
fast
think
too.
CD Lamb is good at blocking, if you think CD Lamb is really good at blocking, go look at Denzel Mims block because I think that's probably one of his best characteristics.
He's fast. He ran a 4.38. It's impressive.
Yeah, he's for a big guy. 6'3".
6'3".
Yeah. Last guy that did it was actually no. I'm thinking about another receiver. Never mind.
He might have one of the higher ceilings in his class.
Don't sleep on him, man.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on him.
At the end of the day, he could be the number 1 receiver from this class.
You say don't sleep on him, Alex, but he's your 7. You sleeping on him.
Yeah, because I think the guys ahead of him in my rankings have
characteristics
that are more developed. We already covered 4 of them. The other 2 we'll get to.
The guys that we didn't cover.
The 2, we'll get to them.
Yeah, I had Mims lower, but
I'm just saying, just say the name.
I had Mims lower, but I just had to moving him up, man, because he's that talented.
He's a draft darling, man. He's definitely someone that excited people as soon as he went on the combine. I think a lot of people started putting him on his radar as soon as he showed out. You know.
Yeah, he's somebody that I will feel comfortable as my wide receiver 1 on a team.
Yeah, I see him being as a day 2 selection, maybe at the end of the first round. To honestly, Green Bay lining them up right next to Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
scary.
Damn,
very scary. But he's going to go somewhere where there's already an established offense. Hopefully, I think that's going to raise his ceiling. He'll rise up in my rankings depending on his landing spot. He could definitely be a top 4 for me, depending on where he goes.
Don't be surprised if he goes top 20 in an NFL draft. Calling it right now.
I wouldn't be surprised at that at all.
All right. Let's move on to the number 6 guy. Henry Ruggs III, Alabama, 5'11", 188 pounds. Caught the ball 40 times for 646 yards and 7 touchdowns. And like we already covered, just speed, man. Speed with this kid.
That's it.
Yeah.
4.27. No, I think he has solid hands. He's actually a decent route runner. He's raw.
Yeah.
He's definitely
very
raw.
So
He's definitely
you're saying he can catch more balls than Jerry Judy?
no.
That's not his game.
But we already said that Jerry Judy
he's
needs
a
to work
vertical
on
threat.
his 50-50 balls.
You said that. I said he has solid hands.
That's not true.
Judy does need to work on his 50-50 balls.
Yeah, of course.
Ruggs has that's solid hands catching.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry to interrupt, champ. Go ahead.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
Well,
Thanks,
anyway,
fans.
dangerous and open field, but this kid, yeah, you already comp Rhaegar to Tyreek Hill, but this kid's more of a Tyreek Hill product to me than Rhaegar.
I don't think so. He's more Deshaun Jackson to me. But I mean, everyone has their opinions. I think Jalen Rhaegar.
I think Rhaegar plays too more. He plays too physical to be compared to Tyreek Hill.
Who's like Jackson? Ruggs?
To me, Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs to me is the one that's Deshaun Jackson. He has that blazing speed. Has good hands. Like I said, he's an underrated route runner. He does play bigger. He kind of is physical when he's in there. He has great agility. Gets off the line extremely quick, obviously because of high burst. He just, to me, I don't know. He just, other than speed, what else does he have? But if he falls somewhere where I think you utilize a deep threat, Broncos, yeah, I mean it's interesting. But to me, I'm not head over heels in love with this guy. So.
Well, I am not saying roll tide right now. He needs way too much help right now, bro. There's way more better polished receivers that could be on top of him. He's not too much farther down my list. Like he's up there, but I think he just needs too much work right now.
He's never gonna be a one for a team.
He's a complementary piece. Yeah, he's definitely someone who's gonna be.
I don't know about that one. I think he'll be a one for a team, the right team.
He's never gonna be a one for a team.
I hope he proves you wrong, man. Hey, Ruggs, here it is, man. Go get your shit, bro. Go get your bank.
Yeah, I mean,
but at the same time, I think I don't know. Y'all just adding words, but I'm just saying that there's better receivers. He's good though. He needs a lot of work. He's just fast.
He's raw. Like I said, he has
fast with good.
He has
hands.
one exceptional skill, and that's speed.
And open
speed kills though. You can't teach. You can't teach speed.
Something else. He's something else.
You can't teach speed, man.
He can make all the players miss, man.
Just like the other one, you can't teach size. This next guy, he can't teach size, man.
Our last guy on the list for tonight, T. Higgins, Clemson, 6'4", 216 pounds, 59 receptions, 1,167 yards, and 13 touchdowns. I kept moving this kid down my list.
I'll keep moving him up.
I didn't see a lot of playmaking abilities from him. I mean, he had great hands. I'll tell you that. Awareness with the ball. But how much of it was just Trevor Lawrence?
I mean, you have to think about that with a lot of these wide receivers. You gotta take who's throwing it to him and see what he's doing with the ball when the ball's in the air. This guy has a great catch radius. Him creating yards after the play is not his thing. It's not his thing. He's a Dez Bryant type of player. He's one that's going to be physical, box out the defender, and use his body control to outwin these 50 buddy. I'm just saying I'm comparing him to a Dez Bryant.
Fuck,
I know you want to throw the X.
Compare him to DK. Compare him to Tyler Lockett or something. Don't compare him to no Cowboy, homie.
DK is a different type of.
Compare him with Derek Carr, like he's horrible.
Man, just throw your X in the air, man, and be quiet, bro. So I'm telling you, man, you can't teach body control, bro. You can't teach body control, and I think he's someone that does fight for those extra yards, and he looks good, man.
Come on. Just because you got DK on your Seahawks,
you can teach size.
Mean you can
teach size?
a wide receiver or anything.
Can you teach
size? You
Answer my question. Can you teach size?
Exactly why I'm saying this is because DK, you can't teach size, bro. You can teach wide receivers catching skills. You can teach them separation skills. You can teach them body skills. You can teach them footwork skills. But you can't teach them how to do 300 pounds on the bench press.
That's DK, bro. You're talking too much about DK now.
Yeah, because you're comparing
what was your point?
one of my players, so I'm comparing them with one of your players.
But they're completely different style receivers. Okay, I'll give you Demarius Thomas then. Okay,
we'll get you. Okay, they're different styles, but what you're saying is you can't teach a wide receiver body.
Throw your X in the air. Throw your X in the air, bro, and we'll leave your cowgirls alone. Demarius Thomas. He's a possession style wide receiver.
Damn cross in the air and pray for you.
He's a possession style receiver, man. At the end of the day, that's what his game is. He's not gonna be yards after the catch. He won't be yards after the catch.
Fake our listeners.
He's a red zone threat. He's a red zone threat.
Facts.
Man, didn't you just compare? Who did you just compare at the beginning of the show? LeGarrette Blount to Swift. You're trying to give me my credibility. You're trying to question my credibility. LeGarrette Blount and Swift. Now I have a short-term memory. Of course, you forgot, brother. Anyway, shut this cowboy down, man. Don't listen to the green shirt, bro. Go put some foot cream on yourself, man. Anyway, contested catch, like I was saying, T. Higgins to me, he's coming in and he's has a job, bro.
He's a big body. He's a big body wide receiver, but as far as after the catch, all that, nothing special.
I don't know, man. I hear a 2-against-1 on this one, but with your big ass Jimmy Neutron head, you might think differently.
So what's your take then?
I'm not excited.
Huh?
I said I'm not excited about T. Higgins.
I'll be excited when he lands with Green Bay.
Enough said.
All right, boys. Good job.
Well.
All right, well,
there you are.
That was your top 7 for now. We'll get to the next part, next episode. But real quick before we go, which one of these wide receivers going to crack that wide receiver 1 status the first year or come closest to it?
Ooh.
Without knowing landing spots, that's kind of tough.
I mean, talent always wins out, right? Tough.
It does win out. So if I have to say that, I'll probably give that to Jerry Jeudy. Because if he lands with the Niners, he definitely has the more polish. He's coming in. He's already played in an NFL-style offense. Give me Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah. It's safe. Eddy.
Ooh, out of those players, CeeDee Lamb, because I think a lot of crappy teams are gonna go for Jeudy, and then once they pick up Jeudy, that good team that actually needs the wide receiver is gonna go for CeeDee Lamb. So
once one of these players gets drafted, the wide receiver run probably will happen.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I think a crappy team will get the best one. But CeeDee Lamb's going to get the best position in the draft, I guess.
Possibly.
I like Denzel Mims to be the first wide receiver to hit that wide receiver 1 mark the first year. I think put him with Minnesota.
Or Thielen there.
Or the Colts. Oh no, the Colts traded away their number 1. Never mind.
Yeah, they won't be there. Yeah, that could be possible.
Minnesota, because Minnesota's going for a wide receiver.
Jalen Reagor. Another good fit right there. Really, any wide receiver that we talked about in the 1 through 7 besides Jerry Jeudy and
Mims. We're talking about like that could actually land there though. I like Mims better than Reagor there.
Yeah, Reagor. Like I said, Reagor could be a day 2 prospect. It all depends on what NFL needs are and what type of offense they're trying to run or do they already have in place. But yeah, I could see Mims lining with the Vikes. That'd be nice.
This class is so deep, the smart teams will wait. I'll tell you that.
At running back too.
Yeah.
This class is very deep.
I think it's definitely deeper in wide receiver though.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. That's what Henry was saying.
Yeah.
You get a lot of great value.
2014 class, in the previous episode. My bad, you know what I'm saying? I should have corrected
Yeah, this class
myself.
entirely compares to the 2017 class. Just a lot of talent everywhere. Offensively, obviously.
Yeah.
Just a lot of talent. Quarterback, wide receiver, running back. It's gonna definitely compare to the 2017 class. So we'll see, man. We'll see. The 2019 wide receiver class actually set the bar up there for this class. Is trying to do the same.
Boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a
leprechaun.
It's for the YouTubers. The YouTubers out there, boy. Like, subscribe. You put a comment down low.
Yeah.
And then hit that little bell because you're gonna want to know when we come out.
That notification.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you can find us at
Dynasty
Rookie Mode Podcast, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Google. I'm not sure about Google. I mean, you got to search us up there, but hopefully we are up in there.
We're there.
Both times?
We're there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It may be some few pages, but we're there.
All right, boys. Any final remarks?
I think it was a good episode. We definitely covered a lot of good wide receivers, and I'm kind of excited to see where they land. I'm looking forward to the end of the month, man.
Yeah. Who are you most excited to draft in your rookie drafts?
Who am I most excited to draft? What do you mean? Rephrase that.
I mean,
which player are you most excited to draft? I mean,
I got number one in Empire and number 2 in League of Thrones. So number 1 will probably be Swift. And in the League of Thrones, I'll probably go Jonathan Taylor. Yeah.
Man, I'm torn between 3 guys. At 108, if they fall to me, then I'm happy. But I'm more excited probably to get my boy Jalen. I've been touting him since last year's rookie class. Yeah, definitely I could see.
I like to get a first round and I like to move up, trying to get Denzel Mims. I love that kid.
You could probably get him at the 112. Yeah.
I'm not willing to gamble.
108. 108's available.
Live trade.
Yeah,
we're supposed to do a live trade.
Here we go.
That's right.
All right.
We're gonna end this.
The trade, it's already sent to me, so we good. We don't gotta wait no longer. But
it's sent to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already sent. But it's the 212 for Darrell Henderson. How do y'all feel about that?
Keep the Darrell Henderson.
Yeah. He's more valuable than that.
Keep that.
Hell, I'm getting rid of him right now.
I hope you decline that trade.
Yeah.
I hope you decline that trade.
No, but
that's a horrible trade.
Okay,
yeah. Don't do it.
What would y'all say he's worth it? I want to hear more Henry's take on this.
He's a hold.
Yeah, he's definitely a hold. He's not worth a late second round. I'll tell you that. If you are trying to get a second round, it has to be top 2, top 3 picks in the second round. But other than that, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hold on Darrell Henderson.
Class is deep. I don't know, man. I need a second, man. So bad, bro.
I got one for you. Send me Darrell Henderson for mine.
Send it right now. What's up? You ain't down.
I'm on my phone. Right, Send it.
For what? Was it a trade?
My second round for Darrell Henderson.
What is your second round?
You can accept it.
206.
206.
That's a fair trade, I would say. Send it. I'll approve it right now.
Hold on.
I will hold for that.
I will hold for that.
Yeah. For that price, yeah, I will hold for that.
Hold on. What you saying? What you trying to preach to me, Henry? What'd you say? Hold what?
For the 206, Darrell Henderson has a shot to be a starting running back in that offense, and you're getting a mid-second round pick. I will hold for that.
He said Malcolm Brown was gonna outproduce Darrell Henderson. Remember this? Look at it.
Yeah, I still believe it, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna take anything else into consideration. I mean, Henderson still has a shot to be the starting running back there.
It's a risk reward for me too.
It's like who you really banking on at 206.
Hey, I'm just glad I gave Jacobs up for two better running backs, that can hold me to this trade, okay?
Two better running backs?
I didn't mean to say better.
I'll agree there.
Two quality running backs.
I'll agree there.
Damn, I don't think they can see it.
I can't see.
Yeah, you probably
Go ahead, Jimmy Neutron.
You probably asked for my first, didn't you?
I
don't see your trade.
I should have. You just would have been boop boop. Accept. That would have been funny.
Trigger happy.
What's the trade, man?
Yeah,
we got to go.
So it's a 206 for Darrell Henderson. And why I did this and didn't listen to Henry right now is because he said sell in the last episode, okay? So I'm gonna prove y'all wrong, and I'm gonna actually listen to Henry this time, okay? And we're gonna see at the end of the season if it actually works. Listening to Henry.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say nothing. So the 206 went for Darrell Henderson.
Thank you, Eddie.
I mean, you just proved yourself wrong.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to today's podcast. It's been fun. Tune in to the next one for part 2.
I'm down, baby. We from Houston. Well, he's from Vegas. I'm from Houston.
Peace, everybody. Have a good night.
Hey, bring back good night. Too, man. We need them. We need them in our lives.
Call them up. Call them up.
Nice.
Deuces.
Earl Tom. Tennis game. That's tennis 2020.